Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So interesting news. This has nothing to do with any of my research or anything like that, or charity investigations, but my husband and I, we went on holiday. Remember I posted, I said we were gonna go on vacation. We went on holiday in the south of France, Monaco specifically. And it was lovely. It was so lovely. It was our 5th year anniversary, wedding anniversary. And so we were like, let's go back to the south of France. Because we went last summer and we just loved it. And it was amazing. And the south of France is everything that you think it is. And it's just perfect and lovely. And we would move there tomorrow if we could. I am manifesting an apartment. I don't need anything big. It doesn't even have to be in Monaco. It could just be like in the surrounding region. Anywhere in the south of France. Anyway. So let's put that out there in the universe. But Monaco is just, it's just lovely. It's like, you know, the water, it's just sapphires, you know, it's the prettiest thing. And I live in Hawaii, okay? I live like 10 minutes from one of the most beautiful beaches on the planet. And I'm still like, oh, France. And it's so wonderful. And I was actually talking about this with another pilot who was on our jump seat, and he had gone to Monaco last year. And we had talked about how it was so lovely to be in a place where everyone took pride in their work, no matter what it was. And, you know, and then I remember I dropped a fork and I was like, oh, you know, faux pas. And I went to go pick it up. And then as I like picked it up, the waiter was there with a silver tray, with a napkin, with a brand new fork. And like the napkin over I was just, oh. It's wonderful. It's lovely. Anyway, so we get back from Monaco. My landlord messaged me. He was, I have to talk to you. And I'm thinking, oh, God. And I'm thinking it's a rental increase is what I'm thinking, because I've been here for 3 years. And he's like, and I said, well, I get back to the States on this day. So we land and I call him up. I said, what's going on? He has to sell the place unexpectedly. And so the way that it works is that I'm in the guest house of a home, because in Hawaii there's not a lot of housing, and houses like start at $1 million. And the neighborhood that I'm in, he's gonna, I think, sell it for like 2.2, somewhere around there, $1 million. And like that's just, and it's like a 3-bedroom place. So I live in the guest house, so I live kind of like in an attachment next to the garage. And I pay a pretty penny to live here. I pay more than what my parents' mortgage was on their home growing up. So yeah, for essentially a studio. I will show you guys everything. It's a little messy right now. But I was thinking, this is kind of a new journey, because when my husband and I first moved in together, I was more concerned with paying off my student loans. That's what I wanted to do. And when we got married, I didn't want to have any kind of a debt, because he didn't have any debt. And I was like, well, that's, you know, I mean, granted, you know, for richer, for poorer, right? But I just didn't want to start off. I wanted to like be able to pay everything. So I literally signed my last check April of 2021, and then we got married in May of 2021. So like I literally so everything that we did was super utilitarian. It was like, can we find something that does the same job for cheaper? That's like, so we went to IKEA, we're like, that couch is nice. Is there one that's just as comfortable, but maybe, okay, that's a little bit cheaper, that's a little bit cheaper. And so like we bought the Malm set, right? Like the nightstands, I think, were $41 or something back, you know, so like everything was like super, super inexpensive. Or I think the pair was $41. Anyway, with tariffs now, all the prices have changed. But I thought, oh, you know what? I would like to decorate and kind of be girly in this space, because I really haven't been able, thank God this place was furnished when I moved in, because I was not making a lot of money my first year at this airline. And so I was like, I need, you know, this was furnished, everything was super comfortable, it was lovely, but it's like old school Hawaii kind of, yeah, it's like really dark cherry woods, it's like the, you know, like the bamboo and stuff. And so I thought, I kind of want to bring a little bit of Monaco, French Riviera, but to Hawaii in my new cottage. Because my cottage is actually, it is a standalone cottage on someone's property. So that's really fun and exciting. And it's bigger by like a lot. And so I'm really excited. Like I'm going to have my own separate bedroom now. And like, it's not just a giant studio. I don't sleep in the kitchen anymore. But yeah, so I'm really excited, and I thought, well, that would be kind of interesting content for you to see, like how I decorate, and then kind of I can share stories about, you know, why I bought certain things and stuff. And then I thought, well, why don't I just take you on this first unboxing? So, you know, I'm basically getting kicked out, and then I went out, I bought Louis Vuitton. But before anyone comes at me, it was $31, okay? But we're gonna go over it together. And then I thought, well, you know what? I'm also gonna, I can't move into my new place without new Montecito Minimalist. So I made the Burn After Reading the Redacted Files set. And it's here. So I figure we get to do like a little unboxing together. And then I can sort of show you like what I bought down the road. And then, because some of the stuff's still getting shipped out. And then, you know, you guys can kind of see. I'm gonna try to copy Hermes and how they do their own thing. But that'll be in a separate video. Anyway, okay, so this is gonna be, I guess, my first unboxing video ever. Yeah, so we'll start here. Okay, so this is the Burn After Reading set. This is how it comes packaged. Well, it comes in a box, but this is how it comes packaged. And I was so excited because I put cards. Well, I don't put cards, but the people who make these, I tell them, please put these cards in there. But look, there's the card. Look at how well packaged this is. Like it's just very, I was a little scared because again, Hawaii, right? So I thought, oh gosh, I hope it doesn't get thrown around, you know, because it's gonna go on planes and everything else and trucks and stuff. But there it is. Okay, so this set, it comes with a little 9-ounce candle. There we go. Okay, it's lovely, 9 different fragrances. This is a different manufacturer than the 7th Avenue Apothecary. This is coconut, cardamom, and cream. Because I'm in the islands. But then the cardamon's like a little, it's like a little kicker. Anyway, so that's just sort of, it's just fun, right? And then it comes with oh, yes, this comes with a wick, by the way, in case any of you were wondering. Okay, and then, it's so cheeky, so clever. Comes with a little wick cutter. Boop. So that way you don't have that smoky little wick. And it's nice and heavy. So, and you don't have to use it just on this candle. You can use it on all kinds of candles. So there you go. It's not a Montecito Minimalist candle exclusive product. Okay, and then you go here. And these are the little matches. Look at them, they're so cute. Yes, that's glass. Isn't that adorable? Okay, so that's the set. That's the Burn After Reading set. Comes very nicely, as you can see, very, very nicely packaged. Lots of watts in there, so that's cool. So that's great. So I'm so excited. So anyway, those of you who got it, you probably, I think I'm gonna upload this maybe a little bit later. So I think you guys maybe should have gotten it already. But yeah, there you go, Burn After Reading. So if you watch my videos and then you need something to calm you down, actually, let me just show you really quickly what this looks like compared to the Todger and Night Cream Smells Like collection. Hold on. Okay. So this is a 9-ounce. Boop. And then this is the 11-ounce. Just to give you guys an idea of the product. I mean, this has like a little bit of like a thicker glass base, but there you go. I think that's a pretty good indication. Yeah. So there you go. Both available on the shop. And I'm going to do a little sale. I'm going to do Monaco 15. So for the next week, if you're watching this, Monaco 15, you get 15% off candles. All the sets. Okay, so those are obviously going to go in the new place. And it came last night and I had to open it, and I came back home late from a trip and I was so excited because it was a long day, but look at how pretty it is. Even the box. That's something I can learn, customized packaging. And then they were so cool. Okay, so there's an option. You can ask for a bag, which I did, of course. But yeah, look. Ah. Okay, so nice. I didn't know they were gonna do this. They gave me a little, and of course I absolutely lost it because it has a plain. It's a more masculine fragrance, but I feel like a lot of their fragrances are unisex. Like I've gone in and I've smelled them. Anyway, so they gave me a little perfume sample. That's in there. And then they gave me a bag. This is gonna go in the closet and probably hold my socks. But it's really cute. It's so adorable. I love the weight of this. Packaging made in Mexico. An idea when I expand, I could go find whoever makes these. Very cool. Okay, and then they gave you so much that there was a little card. I untied it, I'm sorry. Okay, but then we've got, this was like the little letter that I wrote to myself for when you go back. I'm gonna keep this on the night. This is just gonna like go around the house as decoration, I think. I know. $31. $31, okay. And then we have, oh, here's the receipt and everything. So they have experienced the world of LV, and then like a return ticket, and then the receipt itself. Again, for a $30 book. I love it so much. Okay, so then this came, okay, it came in this, which has its own little, it's like a little fold. Oh, my heart. And it came like, it had this whole thing going on, you know, with like the little bow there. And then it had that little tiny separate baby card. It had this one on there like that. Oh, it was so cute. I didn't write anything on that one, but look at that. It's like a 2-in-1. I'm so excited. Okay. So here it is. This is, now the reason why, because I bought more books, so you guys get to see the books. But I have a built-in bookshelf, and it's gonna be a lot nicer than this background. And I will show you why I use this when I move out, because you guys won't get a good idea. You'll be like, oh, there's literally nowhere else she could have filmed. So yeah, so you guys will see that. But this is gonna be some of the last videos where I shoot this, so this is great. Yeah, but here it is. It's the Monaco guide. I was looking for anything that was Monaco, south of France kind of thing, because I was like, I want that to be the vibe. But yeah, so here it is. It's literally a pocket guide. Like it just talks about the restaurants. There's some really cool pieces here on like the people of Monaco. Like, how cool is that? And so I'm looking forward to maybe having this either on my nightstand or depending, because it's a black spine. So with like red writing. So I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe like in the bedroom, maybe on the bookshelf, because I bought this vintage scarf with like a Monaco print on it. It's like a vintage map. It's so cool. And so that's gonna kind of be the center. It's sort of like that Hermes orange, you know? So I'm like, I don't know how well that's gonna do. But if I wake up every morning and I see Monaco on my table, on my nightstand, I'll be like, la la la, Monaco. So anyway, yeah. So that's it. That's like my first unboxing. And then I'm gonna have obviously my candles on my shelves. Because I know some of you are gonna ask, why have you not burned that candle? This was my first product I ever bought from my shop. Like we made it, and then I was like, I need to buy it, and so yeah. So I'm like, this is like my little, oh my God, my name's on it, you know? So that's why I don't burn it. It still smells amazing. I should get a candle warmer. Anyway, yeah, so that's it. I guess that's my unboxing. So you guys will see. And you won't have to hear that either. Yeah, so I guess that's my first unboxing. So I have more stuff coming and I will continue to unbox those. I still want to keep everything relatively inexpensive. I still want to keep everything like around $1,000 to do the whole apartment. That includes like the bed frame, like TV consoles, coffee tables, couches, like the whole thing. I still want to keep it relatively inexpensive, just because of, I am in a very expensive place to live, and we are still in an era of saving. Yeah, but I want to like take you along on this journey because I'm going to try to bring in the luxury of the south of France, but on a budget. And I think the best way you can do that is through like a series of coffee table books, which I have purchased and they are on their way. And like little things, like I bought a vintage scarf that I want to hang up, that kind of like how they do in Hermes, but without the Hermes $800 magnets / hanging thing. And I think I figured that out. So I'm going to try to do like a DIY with you guys as well. But yeah, but let me know. Let me know what's your secret to glamour on a budget, because that's where I'm at. I want to see if I can do this. It's also kind of a challenge just to see, like, do I have taste? Can I work on having taste? It's like you either have grace or you don't. So I'm like, can you work on it? Because I'm kind of learning as I go along. I'm like, all right, coffee table books I think is one thing, and I think like really good lighting. Like I've learned that there's like you have to have different levels of lighting, and so yeah. So we'll get to like. I'm curious because I'm actually kind of excited because I'll probably film something and I'll just be like, that didn't come out at all. And then we'll like work on it together. So yeah. So tell me, like, what's your secret? I think for me, it's like vintage scarves, coffee table books, good lighting. I think that'll work. I don't know. Yeah. But we'll go on this together. So like, let me know your secrets. Like, what do you like? Do you have a coffee table book that you're like completely nuts about? Or you're like, oh my God, you should totally have this since you want to have like your little Monaco apartment. So yeah, I'm bringing Monaco luxury and glamour on a budget to Hawaii. So yeah, so let me know. And then, the move is everything's going to happen within the next few weeks. So you'll probably see videos as I edit them over time, but also, I might go back to investigating charities, or you and I just might hang out and I could like take you to farmers markets and stuff, and we can just hang out and you could just sort of see a different side of Oahu that a lot of people don't get to see because everything is like super touristy, right? But I'm like, well, why don't I just take you to Costco? Like, do you want to go to Costco? I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Anyway, it was lovely chatting, darling. Let me know. And then I'm going to put links for my Burn After Reading set, links for the Montecito Minimalist Shop. Remember, Monaco 15 for 15% off, candles. And then I have a link for this. It's not it's under Shop My, but it's not, like I don't get a commission from it. I think because it's literally $30. So what would I get, like 3 pennies? But it's not commission, but there's like tons of cities. It's not just Monaco. So like, go find your favorite city. And then you can buy like a little bit of glamour and like a nice big bougie box too. Yeah, that's all I have. I'm going to put those down in the link below, and then, yeah, let me know your thoughts. It was nice chatting. Well, have a good rest of your morning, noon, afternoon, night, evening, whatever, wherever you're watching. And I will see you guys in the next video. So, yeah.